How many times have you heard over your life, use me, Lord? You've heard people say that in the church, in the community, just in general. You hear people say all the time in different settings when it comes to religion, use me, Lord. However you want to do it, use me. But do we ever think about what comes with use me? When you open up your mouth and say, Lord, use me. Here I am. I belong to you. Use me. Have we ever thought about that? Have you ever thought about what that means? Growing up, I used to hear that. Use me, Lord. Here I am. Do what you need to do. Here I am. I give myself to you. But do we think about what that really means? As I've grown older, every age, use me grows, it expands, it becomes a different thing to me. So I want to speak with you today because it came to me in my spirit. I give myself away, Lord. Use me. Do whatever you need to do. Use me. That word came in my spirit. Use me, Lord. So chosen ones, let's talk about use me. What does it mean for our Heavenly Father to use you? To be used by the Lord, to be used by God, is not to be used in the way that you think you should be used or your definition of use. That's not what it means. When you say I give myself away, you're dying to yourself. When you say you give yourself away, you're actually putting yourself aside for Him, for His purpose, for His will. Whatever He has to do in the land, if you're a vessel, if He needs you, He will use you. Once you open up your mouth and open up your heart and say, use me, Lord, be prepared. It's not comfortable. It's not easy. Sometimes you're not going to want to do it. Sometimes you won't understand it. And it makes you feel weird. It makes you feel alone. But using you by God, when God uses you, it's for His purpose and His will. It's not what you want. It's not what you need. It's not when you feel like it. It's not it's not in your timing. It's in His timing. It's in His way, and it's in His hands. So I wanted to come on here because it came into my spirit to share. To use you in the spirit, He's saying, is to be available, to make yourself available for Him, to fulfill His purpose, His will in the land. And it's all about His glory. Nothing else. Is all about His glory. So chosen ones, I want to ask you a question today. Have you thought about being used by our Heavenly Father? Have you thought about what it really means? And it comes over time. It's not nothing you're going to grasp and understand fully right in the moment. It takes time. It takes years. It takes experiences. So I want you to think about that. But I can tell you, it's not in your time. It's not in your way. It's not when you feel like it. It's not when you want to do it. It's not how you want to do it. It's when He puts you there and put it on you, up on you to do it. When He says move, when He says go, when He says I need this, and it'll come to you in the spirit. It will come to you in the spirit. So make yourself available. Open up your heart. That's what being used by God is. One of the most rewarding things about being used by God, He will put you in a secret place. He will hide you from the enemy. He will protect you. He will put a hedge around you that will block the enemy from you. He will protect you. He will cover you. His angels, your angels will be on assignment. They will be on post all around you. He will cover you. He will hold you under his wings. Oh God. So if you want to be used by God, if you want that reward, make yourself available. Open up your heart and your mind to him. Let your mind be diverse in your thinking, and hold on to your faith. That's another thing. You got to hold on to your faith no matter what. You got to stand on the word. You have to trust and put yourself aside. Die to self and open up and let him use you and receive the reward and get ready for his glory, because he's going to get the glory out of your life. Oh God, use me. Make your will the way it needs to be. I'm a vessel. That's what using me is. Being used by God is. So chosen ones, when you open up and you say, use me, God, I'm available. Let thy will be done over my life. Be prepared to do things that looks crazy. Be prepared to do things that you can't explain, that's unexplainable. And it brings a peace upon you. And it gives you joy, the joy in your heart. And you just feel at peace when you know that you're in the purpose that God has for your life. You all have a blessed Friday evening here. Bye-bye, and I'll talk with you all later.